Now it's live. Now it's fucking live.
So let's just do.
Now
Now it says live.
Yeah.
Now. So do you want to do this disclaimer again? Do the
hell yeah!
disclaimer
I gotta
again.
do the disclaimer and all that shit again. Hell yeah! Hell fucking.
Oh yeah, I see something. I get a notification for us. Yeah.
Yeah, gangster shit.
Now we're live.
All right, let's do this properly, yeah, because I kind of rough
just
around
say
the edges with this whole StreamYard stuff. Bear with me. Kind of rough around the edges with this whole StreamYard stuff. First time doing it. I see a lot of the man them on here, you know, that we watch and stuff like that. Do the StreamYard business.
Live videos and stuff, yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're linking up remotely. But yeah, I got to drop the disclaimer before we get into any kind of speech or any kind of thing like that, man. So there shouldn't be too much strong language in this clip. Yeah, there shouldn't be too much foulness happening. But obviously, you know, when we get too into it or too into the subject, or you know, it gets a bit spicy.
Man, it's just raw. It's just raw and live and direct, man. That's how it is. We just come raw, man. We just come with the raw shit, man. Like,
trust. Part 2 of the disclaimer as well is that, okay, again, we're not the second coming of Christ or any kind of prophetic figure that you read in the holy book or anything like that. Yeah, we're not here to just save the world or save people or anything like that. We like to do this in our spare time. We like to do this because obviously, you know, this is one of our hobbies and stuff like that. And obviously we reach out to people that we feel deserve to be need to be reached out to. And of course, as you know, we're not helped to help fools that choose to be fools, or people that choose to be. Like, it's not one of those guys.
Don't care about fools, man.
Exactly. We ain't no self-help guru type guys. Like, please do not look at us like that or whatnot, because you will
get a hobby, man. At the end of the day, it's a hobby,
that's
man.
It. Everyone knows. Man. We like media, we like music, we like video, we like photography, we like all that as a hobby. That's what we do. Yeah?
Yeah.
So that's us. So now, boom. Before we even start, bro, as you can see, the banners there, people. You know, I'm learning how to do that now. And other different things you can mess about with the whole StreamYard stuff. But what we're speaking about is life knowledge versus school knowledge. Talking about, you know, everything from our perspective, of course. What's effective, short-term, long-term? Is it needed, or is certain things needed or certain things not? And so on and so forth. So we're just freestyling and just flowing live, man. So yeah, Recksz, go back into it.
A young freestyle. Yeah, man. Little inside joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Know,
basically, man. Basically, man. I just want to get into it. Like, we're like, you know, life knowledge.
Start talking.
Huh?
Start talking. Go for it.
Huh? Yeah. Like life knowledge experience versus, you know, educational school type of degree experience, you know, qualification, whatever, you know, the ones how they try to define. And you know, it doesn't mean, you know, I'm on the side of life, man. I'm on the side of, you know, and as we said, not that guru, that one love shit, man. I'm just on the side of just living and experiencing my life. You know, King's living his life, everyone living their own life. I'm about that, man. I'm about that knowledge. You know, just live life as it is, man. You know, experience it. Versus, you know, like over fucking school type of knowledge or education, because that doesn't do nothing, man. You go there, you do a couple of exams, you know, you read a few history books and it don't mean shit. You leave school, you know, and it's hard to apply that in real life. It's like, all right, you look back, you look at science. How can I apply this to my situation now? How can I apply this to my problems right now? All right. I'm facing some type of problems with my family, and how can I overcome this? How can I become stronger from it? You know, what do I have to do? What do I do? Like, you know, and I can't look at science and I can't look at my degree and think, you know what, this is gonna help me. Like, I've got the degree, but like, because it doesn't get you far, man. You know, people, you may feel good, you know, because of what you're told or something, like, you know, even by parents. Yeah, man, get your degrees, get your GCSEs, but one thing is they forget to tell you about your life. They forget to tell you, get your life knowledge up, get your life skills up, get your life experience up. But sometimes I can't always blame it on the you know, the child or the person, because they may have not been taught by the parents. So it's like a generational thing, like a curse in a way. So yeah, man, I just disagree with that shit, man. We're about, you know, you know, schools and getting degrees and like, get it, do it, but don't think that's what, once you get that, that's all you need. I got my A star, I got my C's, my B's, I got my degrees. I got, you know, I got my science certificate. I'm a winner in life now. It doesn't go like that, man. But you haven't experienced one thing in your life, man. You know the ones like, you know, sometimes even experience doesn't, you know, it only goes so far, because some guys have experience, but they don't have the skills. You know, they'll experience this, experience that, but they didn't learn from nothing. They didn't actually learn a skill from it. You know, so it's like you need both. But like, you know, the school stuff, man, like it's just I just find it pointless. Like, just go in real life, man. That is the grades, that is the exam, that's the test, man. Life. You're alive, living your life, doing your thing. You know, you're going down your lane, experiencing these type of things with different type of people, you know. And from that, it's an ongoing test as well. You know, it's an ongoing test from that. When you keep living life, like, you know, you got all the way till death, like, you know, so you're always going to keep experiencing and getting the so-called grades in life. Even if you fail in this part, you learn from your experiences in life, and to apply that later on, to be like, all right, I learned from that, I'm going to apply it later on in this life, in this stage. I know what to do now. You know, that's that, you know, I like that. And, you know, from experience, I'm talking from experience. It's not even like out of my ass where I'm just saying, you know what, life, because it just makes sense, and I'm following the trend now, because
they're like the worst guys, isn't it?
Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah, I hate them ones, bro. Where they say, yeah, because, you know, life, you know, life, innit, you know,
smart,
sounds smart. And they come on, you know, like these man, they come on and they try say a little something. They're like, real talk, you know, but you never said nothing. You didn't, you know, you didn't explain what you mean, or can you give us an example? Have you experienced it? You know, and then they would just say like, you know, yeah, enough times, enough, you know, but they experienced nothing. Or as we always say, if they have, bro, it's one thing. It's one thing they've experienced, one life experience, one thing that was small and it wasn't life. It's like, that's standard, that's part of life, but it's not like, wow, do you experience life? Like, you know, like, it's crazy, man. Like, but more time, yeah, people like, they get mixed up too. They go school, they get their degrees, yeah. Mainly for the women, because, you know, they feel like that if I get my degrees, I feel someone. I feel like someone. Yeah, like me and Kingz were talking about that today. I sent him a video, you know, not gonna say who or whatever, man. I ain't bothered for all that shit, but, you know, I just sent it to him, and, you know, it's like the woman was walking like, you know, she made it in life because she got a degree, and they got it, that the little graduation hats and all that, and they feel like, yeah, they've made it in life, you know. But I'm like, that was the lesson, that was, and not even the lesson in life, that wasn't like the, you know, it was school, it was basically school, it's basically education. Literally. It doesn't mean shit, you know. And what I hate with that too, everyone more time learns the same lesson, but in life everyone goes through different things, so you can even learn from different people. I'm living my life, Kingz is living his life, and we're all doing our things. And when we come together, you know, when you put when you're living in life and you interact with these people and talk with these people whilst you're living your life, you know, you learn about them, you learn about different things. But in school it's limited. You only learn about science, maths, English. It's cool, it's all right, like, it's good to learn some English, it's good, of course, you need English, innit? You need to learn some maths, you need to learn how to count, the basics. But like in life, this is something else. It's like when you talk to these people, you learn this, you learn that. Wow, we went through that. Wait, he went through this. He knows this. And it's like, wow, like, and then when you think, even guys like me and Kingz, when we think we've lived our life, like a bit, not fully, but we've been through shit, we're like, wait, we haven't really been through that side now, or that side. We always got more to go. You know, we listen to all these people, we read these books and stuff. We're like, wow, fuck, you learn all that from that. So it's like, that's what I like with life. But with school, it's like the same shit. It's like the same answers. You do the maths paper, it's the same answers. It's like, it's dumb. It's like, it keep, like, I don't even like to get in deep like that way. It's like, but it keeps you, like, you know, in a certain type of thinking. Everyone thinks the same. You know, everyone has the same type of thoughts. It's just shit, man. It's like, I never really felt school anyway, man. I like, Kingz, I don't know about you, but for me, I never felt school like that, man. I thought it was bullshit, man. I thought it was crap. I didn't mind a few subjects, man, but I thought it's a shit, man. But when I've been living my life now, I'm like, wait, this is actually the real test. You actually learn more out here, man. You learn from watching more. You will learn from watching one fucking YouTube video, man. Talk to one person that's been through a few things in their life. You, from one conversation, man. Then going to maths class, English class, this and that doesn't do nothing, man. You know, it doesn't really do nothing. I know there's a difference, but people, that's what we're talking about this, because people think when they get their degrees, it means they've lived life, they've done life, they've achieved life. I've done, you know, I used to be them people too. I used to be like, if I get my if I get my GCSEs, like, that's it. That's all I need. I don't need to learn nothing, or I don't need to do nothing else. This was like time ago though. You know, once I get my GCSEs, my maths, my English, my science, I'm cool. And my drama as well, because I love my acting shit. You know, I like to do my drama shit. You know, and I was like, once I get that, I'm cool in life. But then it's like, I did that, and I was like, fuck, I don't know nothing. It's like it's grades on the paper, like. But with life, you experience, you do shit. It's like, wow, this is ongoing as well. Because when you choose a certain path, it's ongoing. So it doesn't stop. You're like, you don't do it's not like school or college or university. You do a course for 3 years and it's done. It's continuous. And you're always learning if you're open to it, you know, if you're open to life, you know, and you know, you're strong. You can't be some weak arsehole. You're living life. And I experienced all these things, but they didn't learn nothing and they go weak. And, you know, they get depressed when they win now. They get depressed and they run away. But,
whatever that means.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna give it to Kingz, man. Let him chat. I don't want to keep, you know. Go on, bro.
I think Recksz set the tone right there, man. He definitely set the tone with the opening.
Yeah, I'll sit down.
Whole opening statement. It was a long one. It was a real
one.
Man.
I just had to get deep into it a bit.
Of course. So just make sure,
straight into it, man.
Right, you know how we get down already. You know how we do things. But people out there and stuff like that, make sure, of course, that you taking that information and taking the vital pieces of stuff that you said. Of course, like, I'm going to be leaving this up. I don't go around deleting any of our content or memes or anything like that. I've seen a couple different content creators do this. I don't know, do this back and forth. 1 minute have information up, next minute delete it. 1 minute have a full Instagram profile, next delete it. 1 minute have a full Twitter profile, then it went to 0. Like, we don't do that. Like, everything that we drop and we agree with and we like and we've done it, even if it's out of date for that time period, but it's still good content, we leave it up there because it not only shows growth, it not only shows obviously expansion, but it shows that like, as I said, our shit is just out there. So if you grasp to it and you gain from it and you learn from it, safe. It's there for you. If not, that's your business. But
I did that with the music. I did that with the music. Yeah, I did that with the music. I took my shit off. But the speeches and shit,
I did say if you find it good, innit? As I said, I did say, you know what I mean? So it's up to you. But we don't really do that in general, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's up.
Yeah.
I just said it previously, didn't I? But regarding the subject now, regarding the topic, look, man, education and stuff like that's not the be all and end all. It's really not, because like I've got education and that kind of stuff to my name, you know, from GCSEs, different kind of diplomas, been on different courses, got loads of certificates and different sort of stuff, and I'm qualified to do different kind of avenues, from personal training to other different things, CCTV operating, you name it, all kind of security work. You name it means absolutely nothing if you know it means absolutely nothing if you don't know how to apply it, or you haven't got the opportunity for you to actually apply what you've studied and what you've gained. Because a lot of the times you can still earn and you can still get stuff and still not get a damn job, man.
Nah.
You can do that shit, and still be broke. So it makes no difference, really. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, do that kind of stuff and what have you to, you know, push forward in this society, because you need to, innit? Like, you know, you can't be completely an outlaw like you're Tupac or off the grid completely, because you're not going to be able to move forward in the society. You've got to be in the system in some way. But at the same time, in my opinion, don't put your honest 100% all effort into it, because if you do, you will find out that you won't really move very far anytime soon, really. And I mean, like, you're moving at a whole another pace, and it's not really your pace per se. That's why there's different avenues and different things for you to go into. There's self-employment, etc. But that's obviously if you have the mindset for these sort of things. If you don't have the mindset for it, you're better off just being told what to do. You know, you're better off flipping burgers. You're better off doing something simplistic, like different things in the military.
That's even hard to get. That's even hard to get.
Okay, yeah, we'll get onto that. We'll get onto that in a second. See, this is what you know, the education environment regarding universities and college and school and stuff like that. This doesn't prepare you for that. It doesn't prepare you for all the different government hoops and government trials and tribulations you're going to have to face. you know, once you actually get on the stage of not only achieving what you've, you know, set out to achieve regarding what you studied for, but when you get out there to actually use it now. You've got it, but not just how do you use it, when can you use it? That's the question. That's the $1 million question. And that's why there's so many different lanes for other different people to do it. You know, as I said, there's military, there's crime, there's other things that people get up to. Because like, like when
my lifestyle they would love to have.
Yeah, like, and obviously, of course, different walls in the world is different for different people. So from the background that we might come from, we won't get, in general, not to say I'm looking out for it, I've got my hand out for it, but I'm just saying, you know, how it's perceived and stuff like that when you're under different circles and different working environments and different education environments with different people. But where we're from, we're not going to be perceived as getting the thumbs up for going somewhere to get the kind of work that, you know, a guy that lived in Kensington or some nice place and stuff like that, or posh guy may get. He might get the looking burst before a Kingz or a Recksz. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that whole factor within itself too. It's one big competition. I mean, the world is one big competitive place. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not putting your best foot forward for yourself and whatnot, you ain't gonna get very far anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy competitive in itself. So it's like, that's why I was saying previously, like, back to my previous point, that's why I don't see the point of putting maximum time, energy, and effort into it, because you're losing out being under the illusion of trying to gain for these certificates and these courses and all this different stuff. That's why, for me personally, and whatever, like, of course, school, went to college, did various courses, but I never went to uni or nothing like that, because why the fuck would I go there? You know what I'm saying? Like, one, it's
never
just so
felt
much.
To go uni, bro. Never did.
Never saw it. Like, I was one of them ones. Like, I was one of those guys where, and this is just me saying it, obviously, because it's the YouTube and for child friendly. Like, when I finished school, I wanted to just get straight to work, / straight to the money. Like, I didn't want to keep doing this education stuff, because we recognize.
I remember we had a discussion about that time ago.
Years ago,
talking
right?
about that. Too much, man. I was like, too much now. Too much education, man.
Years ago.
Too much.
Like, we recognize from an early age that what it's about, man. Obviously, when you're a certain person, you've worked on yourself, or you've got kind of vision or lane for yourself. We realize from an early age, man, that literally it's about getting to this paper all times, any means.
Yeah, that's all.
Literally, that's all it's about. So all the other stuff and whatnot is just literally a roadblock in my plans and my agenda and my goal, my vision, and so is Recksz, where we're trying to go. All of it is. Because cool.
That's why I see. No, go on. Yeah, go on. Like, because this is lagging. Like, this is lagging a little bit.
Is it?
So I don't know when man stops. So like when I speak, it's like, yeah, man's still speaking, or I'm speaking, and it's like, yeah, it's lagging a tiny bit.
Right. Because on my end is clear. On my end is clear as fuck.
No, mine is, lags. Wait, let me try my data. Hopefully, I don't really want to.
You use it up. Like, then we won't stay long anyway. Yeah, we ain't gonna stay long. Make people spend up their money when they don't need to. That's not what we're about at the end of the day. Like I said before, man, and I've always said.
Is it cool now?
Yeah, gangster shit.
Like I said before,
people like, share, comment, subscribe to RK, YouTube, SoundCloud, follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram, follow us on different social media outlets. Everything's going to be in the description section down below as usual. Follow Recksz and just, hit us up if anything, but I doubt you will. Anyway, so it was about getting to this paper. Any means necessary. That's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? Literally, because when you're people that have that are under constructive within self, I should say under constructive within self, working on self, right? And you know where you want to go, and you see what you want to do and stuff, right? And you're on your path and your movement. The longer you spend time in these establishments and these places, the more time you waste for yourself. The more work you put in for these colleges, for these schools, and for this other stuff, where do you fit into it? Because look, by the time you fit into it, how old you going to be? If you even see tomorrow. And look at the times we live in right now in the world. I ain't gonna get too much deep because it's not one of those kind of speeches, but you know, read between the lines. Like, look at it. You really want to spend how much years trying to be a doctor or whatever? I mean, if you want to do that, cool on it. But you've had to listen. You've had to want to have did that ambition and that kind of thing from young. That was you from day one.
Yeah.
It can't be a thing where you're 16, you just finished school. I'm gonna be a doctor now. No, you can't think like that. You just deviated from it because you could have put all that thought process, all that energy, all that kind of stuff, all that whatever, into getting top-notch grades, top-notch stuff, yeah, and actually going down that path of obviously being a doctor and stuff, down the healthcare, you know, working environment, literally. And obviously, again, like I just said before, did I say it? No, I didn't say it. I didn't.
Repeat it again anyway. If what
I will. And what it don't teach you as well, the so-called school environment, education environment, formal education environment, is that not only do you have to look at, as I said, when you find an opportunity of, you know, how you can actually utilize what you've earned and what you've learned, do you even have the right connects and network to get you suited up and get you actually put in the actual place you want to be in? Because remember, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So don't think just because you've got the doctor's degree or whatever you're doing or wherever you're going within the system work you've done, don't think you can just get in there on a normal one, because other people are doing the same thing as you.
It's true, man.
And you're all on the same level. So it's like, what's the point? And then obviously we know within personal experience, real life, where I like to live, not in social media land, real life, is that there's bag of man and bag of people that can just get into stuff without half the stuff you did and half the time you spent elsewhere, because they know the right person and the right people. And we've been banging on about that for years in the arcade pages. If you don't leave us, you don't get us, yeah, it's all in the music and shit like that. But you can go check the community page of the arcade page and go look at all the quotes. We've been saying that. When you got the right links, the right resources, the right connects, you're right.
Yeah.
No matter, I can bypass all of that. I've just saved time, effort, and energy. So yeah, man. My whole premise and my whole entire view on that thing is this, man, is that, yeah, man, don't get twisted. Education, school knowledge, college knowledge, that's all cool, I guess. I mean, you need it to an extent, but life is where the real test begins, man. Life is where the real thing starts. And more time, a lot of people that I bump into, and a lot of people that I see and stuff like that are not equipped to handle this life. Not to say that we're the biggest, most mentally tough guys and all that kind of stuff and whatnot, but obviously we've been proven, innit, to be still handling our life by the way it's going. But a lot of these people, they can't do it because they've not only, a lot of these education people and stuff like that, they be soft, innit. So my language, a lot of them be pussy because like they get everything cushioned for them, everything's done for them, everything's nice. You get me? So they've missed out on a whole different interaction when it comes to people. They've missed out on a whole vibe, a whole everything, because they've had their cushioned path from their families or whatever it was from the time they were ever. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to being actually outside, dealing with different people from different walks of life and different backgrounds and stuff like that, in general, they can't hack it. You get me? Like they can't hack it.
Their mind's being too deep in a like system type of education, and they think, because they've been told as well, like, where like, you know, if you get your grades, if you get your GCSEs and your degrees and that, life's going to be cool and life's going to be great and comfortable, and
it never
it's
is
going to be some cotton candy type of world. But it's not. That's not how it is, man. You haven't experienced shit. In my book anyway, and most people's books that, you know, make sense, will be like, wait, like, where's your life CV? What have you been through in your life? What have you done in your life?
Right.
Like, you know, wait, I've gotten grades, I've gotten G's. That's nothing though. That's, everyone goes there anyway. Everyone goes to school. Everyone goes there. What have you done in your life? What have you experienced? Like, what work have you put in? Have you self-developed yourself? Have you put in that type of education? That's more important than fucking getting grades and degrees and stuff like that, man. It's like, it's a big mind opener, man. And plus, to add on too, with the type of, you know, Kingz was saying about the uni and going about the doctor, like, you know, getting your doctorate or whatever it's called, and that, you know, all that shit, yeah. Like, look how much money you got to spend as well for the course. I hear man have to pay like 40 bags and 30 grand and stuff like that, man. They got to pay so much fees. So wait, you haven't even at least experienced life. You have to do this shit. You have to go through this, go through that, all these years. How long? This many years in school. Then you got to do college, you know, and you might fail college. Remember, you might fail it, and obviously in life you
True.
fail stuff in it. We fail stuff
You
in this and
do.
that, but
You
I
do.
see is that it's way more worth it, life, because you actually get a real good lesson from it. For this, it's
Right.
like once you do it, and you fail, it's like you can't move on forward. But in life, if you fail on this thing, like this, what I'm experiencing, I can experience that, and I failed on it. I can move on forward from, you know, I know what to do next, and I've learned from it. So that is the grade, how I see it. That is the grade. You
Right.
got C for that. Even if you got a D, you learn from that, man. You failed, you got the
Right.
biggest L, but at the same time, when you get the biggest loss, you get the biggest lesson, because from that
True.
loss, you learn so much lessons from it. You
Real
know, and
talk.
even when you win, you still learn from it, but you learn more like how you won. You learn more, so it's always a lesson. You know, but with the grades, like it's like if I felt like, for me, because I always used to fail maths bears, like so many times I always used to fail maths, and I was till college, I was still failing, It's just it wasn't me, and it wasn't me, and I've been admitting it to myself from day. Maths ain't me. It's not about man's
Yeah.
dumb or this and that. I just wasn't a maths guy, innit? I wasn't. Hold on. Yeah, I wasn't a maths guy. So obviously, like, yeah, man, I kept doing it. I kept failing. You know, I kept trying to do it, and I kept failing, man. And it's like I didn't learn nothing from it because it showed it wasn't me. I just can't do it. I can't get a hold of it. I didn't understand it. No matter how
One
many
second, Rex. I
teachers.
just have to
Go
chime
on.
in there. Just have to chime in there. One
Go
second.
ahead.
We're talking about system maths at school. This has nothing
Right.
to do with us money counting. This has nothing to
Nah,
do
come
with
on,
us
man. That's
investing. This
no.
has nothing to
Because,
do with
bro,
real
they do
life
say stupid
money
things. Yeah,
moves.
they say stupid things like, "Oh, wait, so you don't know what two or two is, bro?" I hate them comments. It's like,
Yeah, dumbass,
really,
dickhead.
like you trying to be funny now, like. So you don't know what one and one is? This guy's dumb. Like, come on, man.
We just talking about algebra and all the stuff you ain't gonna be needing
Yeah.
out here in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
What do you
It's
say
just
about certain maths? But I'm good at money counting.
money
Like,
counting. Right.
basically, like. But yeah, man, like, you know, I was failing maths bears, and like, it's like I wasn't learning no lessons from me. I wasn't gaining nothing from me. It's like I just kept failing, and it was stunting my my progress. I couldn't move on forward, really. You know, if I want to put my head in that education type of world, how do you move on forward? You know, you want to be a maths teacher. If you can't get your maths grades in school and shit, can you be a maths teacher? I don't think you can, because I think you need that. You know, so yeah, man, I just think it doesn't make sense. It takes too much time, man. You know, and it's like, as King said, it's about who you know. And if you do this, just say you're on this path and you try to do this, and that's what you really want to do, and then when you get to the end, you don't have the links. You're like, oh shit, you have to know this, you have to have that resources, or you might have to travel to this country, and then when you're in that country, you got to do this course now, and you got to do all these things, like,
Don't
and you got to
stop.
travel all around these. And wait, you might have to have some experience in it, and all this nonsense
Yeah. Yeah.
just for that. And then when you get there, the pay might be shit, or you be like,
Facts.
I did all this for one thing, I got no backup. Where's my backup? Where's my backup after my backup? Where is it? That's why I find it BS. You know, people go through school and just do one thing as well. It don't make sense. Then they come to the end, it's like they fail. They may fail, or if they pass, it's like, as King said, you have to know people. You have to know something. Or
Yep.
even if you pass, you know, you may not be able to get into the university you want because of certain reasons.
Right.
And then you have to wait, and you have to wait. So it's like you finish school and then people could just work at basic jobs, and they could have done other things, like, actually experience life. They might say, all right, yeah, come work with me. I've heard stories like, people say, yeah, my dad and this and that could have brought me into his business. And because from there, in school, people used to say that, but they're like, no, I need to do this. Cool, you do your own thing, but I say that makes more sense because it's a business. And from there,
Because
even
it's
from
already
business, you
there and
can
it's
learn.
already established.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
already
and
there and
from
it's
there,
already established. Yeah.
right, it's established. And
Yeah, really.
you one day you will gain control of that, man. In time, and it will be easier for you to elevate from that.
Right.
And oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, and yeah, that's it. And in that, yeah, also you can learn, like, when you talk to different people, usually high class type of business people, that, like, they've usually been through life as well. not all of them are just school petite people. Loads of them have been through life to get these businesses. And, you know, you get people from the roads, this and that, and they come into the business realm. You get all types of people there. So you never know who you meet. So it's like, in a way, you tie two in one. This life and school knowledge, you know, you tie it both into one because you're in the business world, the working world, and, you know, you accomplish certain achievements from it. Like, you know, you can, like, without even having to go in school and get the grades, you can just go there with the experience, and you know, you meet these people and you're living in real life. You know, people are more open-minded, like, and I forgot who says it, man. I know it's like, you know, it's already said, but school just, Gary V said it. Yes, school just you know, creates workers and that. It don't create entrepreneurs and stuff like that. It don't create actual real people. It just creates fucking workers. And these workers, they always live the same type of life. They do the same type of shit. They live a dull, boring, sad life, and it's the same shit. They go to work, they come home, and they got no light.
Put it this way: imagine Gary. We're talking about Gary V's story now, and if you don't know him, check him out. Obviously on YouTube and Instagram, he's everywhere.
Everyone must know him, but yeah, come on, how can you not know him? That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
But then again, like, the kind of people that we're into and we look at, you know, in our spare time and whatnot, a lot of people where we're from don't even give it a second look, and their minds are just so into just the filth and garbage and just random shit out here. You get me? It's never about
UK. Yeah, we always got to bring up UK and Parliament. We always,
of course, because it's not like US and other different places. I don't care what nobody says about no New York, no nothing. At least it's got more of a diverse type of people.
It does.
UK is one way, and I know you people will ask and say, "So why are you men like this?" Because we're from a different era, yeah, and we chose to stay there, but just update ourselves as people, but still be our character.
Yeah.
Other men, they just change with the shit, the times, but then, like, he just degenerates though. He just goes backwards though. Like, anyway, let's stick on subject. Gary could have been just stocking wine cellars forever if he came with that mentality of saying, "I'm gonna just be a regular 9-to-5 guy or education guy, or whatever." He could have just been doing that for himself. But he's calling, or what he wanted to do was bigger than that, and that's what he did, and that's exactly what he did. So, you know, you people can do the same thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Like, more time, man, as well, man. Like, for different people, they experience different things. So, like, if you know, if people actually live in life and put everything towards, like, you know, life, like saying, you know what, I'm gonna just live life and forget school, forget, like, being, like, you know, closed-minded, and just, if I go to school and do this, I'll win. And if you actually had your mind open and you actually experience life and that, more time you find the resources you were looking for in, you know, through school. You know, you can find it. Because, you know, you change your whole character, you find your character, because school doesn't really build character, man. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
I was never this guy in school. I didn't learn shit. Like, I didn't learn fuck all, man. Like, and yeah, they will be swearing. Some, you know, the ones.
Yeah, I said not too much, but there will be. It has to come out.
It doesn't. You don't learn a thing. I didn't learn one thing. I learned a couple. You know, I learned some English. I learned reading fucking Mice of Men, but it's not enough for me to remember and be like, yeah, you know the ones. It wasn't enough for me to be like, yeah, man, I learned something. Like, that was like, yeah, man, I'll always keep that in my mind. That was some real talk. Like, nah, man, you know, it's just BS, man. It's just BS, man. I don't agree with that shit, man. Like, about no. It's just, you know, man. But, like, live life, man. Do that, you know, and then you find the resources more time. Like, you know, when you develop your character, you find who you are. You find these things because you find it through different people. You know, because where we're from, gone. Oh yeah, well, all right, let me say this bit then. Let me say this bit. All right, where we're from in London, it's like no one's really like that. They're not that, like, you know, they're not open type of people where they're open to do this and open to do new things. They follow the crowd.
Level,
yeah, get your education, fam, and go to school, man. Go uni, fam, and, you know, boss uni, bro. And they don't ever tell you to live life. They never tell you all these things. Gain life skills, man. Make sure, you know, like, ask your mom, ask your dad certain questions about life, you know, this and that and that. Like, they never say that shit, man. But go on, take it.
I was going to say this. That's why it's important that, again, to piggyback off what Rex was saying, why you need to know who you are, what you're about, and what you're on. Because then when you're in these places, you can study and learn from them to put into your life. So instead of investing in these establishments that are already there, use these things to invest in your life. And when I mean invest in your life, it don't mean work for these people and think, I'm going to have a good life with these people. No. invest in your life as an individual for your family in your setting, in your section. That's what I'm saying. And people always get that misconstrued. Like, I've got a 20-year career. But wait, you could lose your job in 5 years. You could lose your job in a month. And obviously, we know what's going on in the world right now. Certain things are happening with people. So you can lose your job within whenever.
It is facts. It is facts.
So that
you're easily replaced, man. They're replaced easily, man. Shoot.
That whole mythos and ideology is out the fucking window now, isn't it, guys?
Facts.
Real talk. Worldwide, huh? When you thought you were safe and secure and all this
with
kind
my
of
little
talk,
job and my degrees.
You know, this kind of shit. Now look what we're doing out here now. You know, look what we're doing. Like, look where we're at. Someone just left a comment. Who's this? Oh, well, go on. What's happening, G?
Yeah, I can't see nothing.
Music. Yeah, L-Dub's music, man. Big him up, man. Big him up still.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Continue talking. Go on.
No dramas. He said that shower down was hard, bro. He fucked with it. So, yeah, man, keep up the tunes, innit? You know, let's see. People can see this shit. But yeah, big up L-Dub's music, innit? He said shower down went hard. So, you know, safe for that, innit? I respect that. Appreciate it. You know, we do our thing, man. We do our thing. Do our stuff, bro.
Yes. Sorry, what was it? What was it?
Yeah, I was just saying, you found the tune hard, innit? But
oh, big respect, honestly, man.
Yeah, shower down, innit? You fucked with it. You left a comment and all that. So
yeah, respect.
That's what as I said, that's how RK like to do it. We just do our shit genuinely and authentically. Yeah. We don't run up in people's DMs and inboxes. Listen to my track.
I don't do that, man. I don't do that, man.
There's a feed on your social media page. Post it there. Must be on Facebook. Or if you're Twitter, tweet it. Or if it's Instagram, put it on your story or wherever you put it. And that's it. Man, type it up and man actually go to the comment section or download it and that the respect. Because he went to go type up the thing.
Yeah.
The man don't throw up the things.
I like when guys do that. I respect that, man.
Trust.
I don't want to jump in guys' DMs and inconvenience them and be like, can you please listen to my tune, please? I don't even care like that, man. It's just like, I like the beat, yeah. And I think I can rap. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm going to write some bars and I'm going to write, you know, what we've been through, what we've done, this and that, and we just write. That's it, man. And it's out there, and like, you know, people can see, they can like, as I say, even on the description section, you can dislike if you want. If you don't like it, you can say you don't like it. You can say what you want. You can see it, but don't click on it. You don't have to view it. I just like to put it out there, man. That's what our profile is about. Because we're like a collection. We're individuals, but we're a collection too. You know, we got our RK YouTube page, but we got our individual Instagram pages. So, you know, that's what we represent. This is what we do. We put our quotes, we post, you know, what we stand for too. It could be different type of role models we look up to, and we put our stuff, man. We're not going to jump in people's DMs. Hey, look at my posts. Hey, look at my this, look at my that. Yeah. Now I'm doing it for likes. I'm not doing it because that's me. I'm doing it because I may think, wait, is this popular? Is this good enough? Am I real enough now? You know, and I noticed too, I know I'm a bit off subject, but I have to mention it. These people, like, you know, they'll talk real for a bit. They'll say some real shit, you know, and then as soon as they get a certain type of likes, certain type of comments, they'll change and go fake now. They'll start posting some BS. The page will get washed out, and I've seen it, man. We've seen it too, you know. Back in the days, they'll post some real shit, this and that, and they will turn washed because, you know, I don't know, that when they get a certain amount of followers, certain amount of likes, they just turn washed out, man. But yeah, what was you saying anyway about, you know, back to the subject, or unless you got something else to add?
I was just literally leaving a comment. That was it.
Yeah, I'm just seeing it now. Yeah, I like this. I like this.
So yeah, I thought with the StreamYard shit, man, we should do more of these.
Yeah, but, definitely.
Casual as fuck, innit?
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, so yeah, literally, man, be in these places, like, to obviously learn from what's there and whatnot, and then flip it into your own life, man. You know, use the time when you're in these places to actually figure out what you want, where you want to go, and what you want to do.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a guy, don't just waste time meeting different people, smoking weed, having small talk, talking about the football, whatever you, man, chat. I don't know what, man, on that level we even talk about, because I'm not even around them. If you're a girl, don't be running around just trying to have sex randomly and just trying to catch this body, that 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 body, that. Like, it's ridiculous. Drink there, smoke there, party. Like, don't waste your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in these education environments, if you're in these things, like what are you doing there? Figure out why you're there, then, you know, apply it to real life. If you can't do that,
and that's not part of like life, by the way. Just going out, drinking, smoking, getting beat every weekend. Like that's not life. And even for the man,
I don't know what. Sam,
like,
I don't know what the that is. I don't know what the hell.
It's not like that's death. That's actually death. Like
I don't get it. Like from
that's
like
death,
for
man.
years, like them things. How I was raised and I was taught. And I'm glad I had the foundations I had because that didn't like without that. I don't know. I'd be like these idiots. But them things is to partake in like every now and then.
Yeah.
Every now and then, like literally, like it's not
Zubi and my dragon.
Like how am I drinking bottles daily? How am I smoking daily? Like how am I partying daily? How am I sleeping with girls daily? Or if you're a girl, guys, how you sleeping with guys daily? And not even the same one, it's different ones. Like how do you do it?
Another bag of utes as well, man. Just bag of utes everywhere.
Really?
Abortions everywhere.
Yeah, innit? Abortion,
everywhere, Bears, like,
like mental trauma, all these kind of stuff. Then you want to try and have the cheek to think you can inbox us. Anyway, off subject.
I'm even saying for the man then too, man. Like even just bonning Zoot saying that's not a life, bro. Like
yeah, I don't understand.
Just bonning Zoots and like saying that you're floating around ends and whatever you say, and you just the ones you're on.
Blast me.
What I'm saying? Inside joke. People be like, what are they talking about? Yeah. But like, no, man. Like, I mean, like, just live life, man. Like, talk to new people, man. Experience new things, man. Like, I don't even like to just say travel because people travel, but they go holiday.
Oh yeah,
that's cool. But
let's add some shit. Let's talk about the.
There's always bear. Yeah, there's always bear shit
to say. It. Like,
yeah,
now we got the
with RK. No, I'm saying with RK. Like, we always got shit to say.
Because we just chat that thing. Because this is how we talk off the camera, innit? It's
yeah.
It's exactly the same. Obviously, we just posting it up there for
just for let's put it on camera. That's it. Fuck it.
But yeah, the dickhead traveling now. Let's talk about the dickhead traveling thing. I never liked that from day one. When people just go on random holidays doing random shit. There's nothing wrong with traveling shit like that. But it's like, cool. When you're going to different places, different stuff, like, what's the purpose there? Like,
it's not life. It's not life.
Obviously, you man in Dubai, that's a whole nother subject. That's different. Like,
they're getting their guap in a way. They're getting their peas. Yeah, they're getting their peas.
The man in Dubai. Like, I don't
they're getting their cash, bro. They're getting their cash.
Yeah, I don't mean regular man in Dubai. I'm talking about people that work in the entertainment industry, but that's a whole nother subject.
They're getting their cash, bro. Leave them in it. He's getting his money, man. They're getting their money.
The man play a whole different game, then. But a lot of
holidays, man. Go on. You're going. No. If you got something to add, go on.
Yeah, I got a lot to say, man. I got this stuff. I got a lot to say.
See, 42 minutes in. Yeah, we're still chatting. Yeah, I still got shit.
Like a lot. There's like a lot of people that you didn't think play certain games, man. So obviously, always do the research and do the knowledge and do the information, before you look to thinking, what people got better.
Then I did my infos.
Yeah, do that, man. You got to find out, man. You're really about it, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying? So think of them Dubai trips, them glorious trips. But anyway, like I said, the dickhead traveling, like, it's just random, innit? It can't always be the time you're just going out for fun.
Bro.
It's like, if you're going to LA, if you're going to New York, if you're going to Spain, if you're going to Egypt, where the hell you go? What is the purpose there? What are we building there? Can we connect with people? Can we learn something? Can we take something from the whole trip?
Only RKA do that. Only RKA do that, man. Other people do it too out of UK.
Of London, man, that I know of our age group, yeah. Most men are just on the trend thing. Most men just go places for this camera, yeah, and put the damn selfie thing on, yeah.
Yeah, like, that's it. That's it.
I fucking hate this.
And don't forget the gang signs too. Don't forget the gang signs. Don't forget that.
Look at me,
that's it. Yeah, and that's it.
Muscle showing and that. Look, look at me.
Yeah. I'm a G fam. I'm in there. Yeah, and they didn't do nothing though. It's like that's it.
Still doing
it's
the
like,
same.
What did you? That ain't life. Yeah, it's not living life.
Trust me, like still doing the same motives that you man normally do. Yeah. Just in a different country, still smoking out the weed, still drinking out the drinks,
the same
sleeping
thing
with all kind of gorillas and bears, and vice versa. Like the woman, just any man, any time, any dancing, I never. It's never. Don't
forget the bikini in the ocean too. The poses in the ocean and all that shit on the beach posing. They go all the way there just to pose on the beach. I'm like, wait, you did that back home though. You was in the bikini back home though, in the bathroom and that, like snapping. Yeah. What is the difference? What was the difference? You weren't there for that? Come on now.
I definitely need to say this to you.
Go on.
I need to add to it because I said an audio speech, but I know man didn't hear it because it's a visual, so man are going to see it different. Please, if you're going to partake in the foolishness, people, but therefore the women, this guy for the girls, yeah, because the girls piss me off. This green goblin voice, you really piss me off. Yeah. Can you please, at least, not just clout it, not just fame it, not just double tap it. Can you please monetize?
That's it.
Why is it always free?
They'll go there.
Listen, brother, a lot of you girls, yeah, I don't care what no one says, yeah. A lot of you people need a manager, need a coach, need a pimp, need a teacher, need a flipping father figure. Brother figure, someone to show you some kind of guidance and direction, man. Because you lot are blowing time, attention, and money on nonsense. No much you could have earned, and you lot TikToking for free, snapping for free, Insta for free. I'll never understand. At least, because I watch her a lot, yeah, and I watch her stuff, yeah. If she watches Bigger Up, yeah. Recksz don't really like her.
Who? I don't know who you're on about now.
I'm gonna get to the name.
All right.
Let's talk about. I'm gonna mention her because I like when she does this. So when we're talking about Paige Cakey now, at least with her profile and stuff like that, she's using her name, her attention, her clout, or whatever to at least promote products and that. Like, why don't you lot do that? Why don't you lot get paid at least to promote products and that, and promote people's things, whether it's clothing, whether it's health and hygiene, whatever people do? Why don't I never see that? And if I do see it from you lot on the UK level, yeah, the urban level, yeah, it's always again for free. It's always a double tap. But then when I'm seeing you lots of yards and lots of houses and that, you're living fucked up in that. Bills ain't really paid, rent overdue, debt upon debt. You girls love the debt as well, innit? You know what I mean? Stories I heard about these girls on debt. I owe 7 bags. How you owe that much? I ain't gonna say no names, man. I said to you, man. I ain't gonna say no more because I can get into stories.
Man,
for another time.
It's another topic, maybe, man. Yeah,
it's ridiculous. Like, but you know how we do? We freestyle as well. We don't just stick to the subject. We freestyle because it all correlates and it all relates in a weird way. Anyway, if you really put it together and you process it, you're like, alright, safe. Like, man went off topic, but it's kind of in the topic.
It doesn't matter. You have to add it. You have to add that little. You know, you have to add it.
Just have a reason,
vital, man. It's important information. Yeah. Nah, but like, man, they just. I just don't get it. They think living life, yeah. They'll say, all right, I'm gonna go holiday, and then they'll go all the way to like Dubai, go in the beach, take a snaps, and then a few snaps, and go home, and they'll be like, I've lived life, right? Tick. You know, they'll tick that off the their to-do list or something. You know, they'll be like, I've done it now. I went holidays, and then they'll talk to like, I don't know, they'll even if they talk to like someone famous, for example, they'll get a chance to meet them, and they'll take a picture of it. See, there's bare shit to talk about. Like, you know, they'll meet a certain.
You said on the audio speech, but you have to reiterate it. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. Because it's ridiculous.
I can't remember what exactly. Yeah, it depends. Because I'm going to say, it's like, they'll meet like a famous person or something, and they may have certain resources, and he may or she may be an entrepreneur, and they can do certain things for you, you know, or they may even have, they may even have, you know, stuff like the legal side, like they may have streets or anything to make money, anything to, you know, learn new experiences and, you know, like add to your life CV, your life CV experience, you know. They'll meet these type of people. And like all they would do is take pictures with them. They'll take videos with them. They will take snaps of them, but they won't talk to them. They won't have like real type of conversations with them and ask them questions that they want to learn. You know, that can you know, improve themselves and, you know, improve their knowledge and stuff like that. You know, I just don't understand it, man. You don't do that. You don't. That's not part of life where I just met him or I met her. Like, but look what they got. They got their shit set up. You know, they got certain things set up for themselves. And don't you want the same for yourself too? Because you're living your life now. That's what it's about. You don't go there and meet someone just to say hello, talk to them, be open, you know, gain what you need to gain. Because I don't understand it, man. It's more to it than that. It's more to it than that. You don't meet them, take a picture, and then, you know, end it there, man. It's not. There's many questions, man. It's not being nosy. It's not being intrusive or nothing like that, man. You know, you need to, you know, like, because you don't know it all. We all don't know it all, so you need to like go to them, ask them, you know, your questions and ask what you want to know. And then you bring it to yourself, man. You know, you bring that to your life and apply it to your life, man. So if they're a big success in, you know, I don't know, it could be in art or something, art and design or technology, some type of, you know, like engineering or something, I don't know, in entrepreneurship or something. You know, you learn that, you learn all that information. I don't know, man. I don't know. You do something, you get the information any way you can, and then you bring it to your life and apply it to your life. Don't just meet them, as I said, and take a picture and that's it. It's like, that's what you do when you're 13 years old. I'm gonna take a picture of this, like Ronaldinho, the footballer. Like, really, you know, much, you know what you could learn from this guy. You know, like
how connected that man must be.
Right, and all you wanted was a picture. Like, that's what you wanted, a signature. Like, is that it? A signature? Like, come on, like you wanted his football T-shirt. Like, is that it? There was nothing more you could do, and they'll be like, they will tick it off the to-do list again. I've done that. I've done the holiday. Took the snaps, my naked snaps. I met that person. Oh yeah, and the most they will do as well, if it's a girl, they'll just be a hoe for him. They'll just give brains and that's it. They'll meet the rappers and they'll give brains and nothing else. They don't even get paid. They don't even get paid. All right, go on. Yeah, Adi, you take it. You take it.
You said it. Why is it for free?
Yeah, exactly. Now go on.
I don't care what nobody says about no Brittany Renner. I don't care what nobody says about no Tiana Trump. I don't care what nobody says about no porn star, no stripper, no nothing. At least it's not for free.
Exactly.
At least it's not for free. At least it's not for free. Why is it always free?
Yeah.
Like, we're not condoning those actions. We're not condoning them.
But they're gonna do it anyway. You're gonna do it anyway.
Free? You're gonna get destroyed anyway, yeah, from doing it. It's destructive, yeah? It's destructive. Safe. So why is it for free? It's like if you're being a criminal. Why is it for free?
Yeah.
Then remember the man on the road and that. Them man, bad boy thing. And then you see him, he's broke. Gang banging broke.
For free, yeah. And you think that's life as well. It's not life,
man, like that. What's he doing just out on the strip beefing broke? What's he doing there? Yo, what you saying, fam? What you doing? What end you from, man?
Yeah, no,
wait. What's in your pocket, bruv? £50. Huh? Nigga, I don't understand it, man.
Yeah, it don't make sense. And they think that's life again too, man. They think that's life. Yeah. At least do education, man, because you ain't doing nothing. Life or education, that's not life. Walking around, yo, whoa, I'm gonna be the baddest man. Is that it? Like, is that your life?
For free?
For free too, for free.
For free? That's what gets me. For free. Everything's always free, like, especially where we from, like, it's never ever a gain. It's always a loss with these men and these girls. They always love to give up everything. You understand? Just give up. Where's the gain in? Huh? Be a whore for free. Education for free. Paying for free. 40 grand on courses for free. What are we doing? Where's the return on investment? Yeah? Like, where's the return on the shit? I don't understand.
Even if it's
like... One second, dog. I need to say this and get into it. Then everyone looks at me and Recksz talking on this live stream or just in real life. Like, we need some Martians and that. Like, oh, man, you know, it's kind of sad for me to get money off these guys and stuff like that. But I'm like, wait, the man's just using you
when they say that, man.
Objectivity anyway. So why don't you get at least paid for, you know, having to take his spirit energy in you forever? Why don't we get paid for it at least?
Only the American girls get that one.
And that's why we like them.
They get that one. Yeah. That's a bit sad, you know.
I'm gonna say no more on that. So
I'm networking now.
I'm a finesser. I said 20 quid.
That's what they got paid, didn't it? You got paid. So, and when they get something, bro, now when they gain something, it's always small too. Why is it a small price? And like, especially when you have control of it, you could get this amount, but no, you choose that amount. The smallest piece of the pie.
Say something about them people,
really?
Man. Them people got like a self-esteem level of. Them people got like a self-esteem level of fucking zero. Literally, they've got a self-esteem level of fucking zero. So, you know, they're no heroes at all. Yeah, that's one. And
they can't even live life. You can't even. How can you not even live life? Like, finesse the guy, innit? Hustle the guy, like hustle, man.
who's only using you for sexual favors
hustling,
anyway.
for real, man.
He's only using you for sexual favors
Facts.
anyway.
He's
You're
gaining
saying how
something,
it's
but you're
sad.
not.
It's sad for you to gain. So wait, what did you gain out of it? Free sex, a free relationship, and just fucking conversation.
Yeah.
And some seeds, not to be too explicit. Some damn seeds ejaculating you. Is that
all they do
gain?
is lose. That's all they no,
You
they lose,
lost.
bro.
Yeah, right.
You're losing yourself. You're losing yourself.
He won. The simp
You're
won.
losing. Yeah, you're losing you lost your virginity. Like that's what like you're losing yourself basically.
Virginity for free.
When you're losing yourself too, you're unable to live life. You can't even live life. You're like, I give up for free. Yeah, for free. Yeah.
And now we got. I think that's like. I think I might have to make it on a T-shirt like RK, like live speed for free, like real talk.
Mm.
And obviously, it's not always monetary gain with cash, but do you gain anything from it though?
Anything, yeah. Of course, I was literally going to get into that. Like, not always financial. It could be something. You know, the ones it could be something like. Well, did you at least like you're with the guy or something? Yeah. Just say we're talking about even a relationship. You're with the guy. Yeah. You know, did he teach you something where like something that you didn't know and something you needed to know that you can apply to your life?
Facts.
And like, you know, once you've applied it, you become better. You become more elevated than him. Did you do that? And then from there, it opens up avenues. Did you do that? No.
Every girl I've been with.
Go on, yeah, you go
on non-sexual aspect, business aspect, and even relationship aspect, has, if they choose to listen and not be a dumbass, have all taken something from me that they've never gained elsewhere before, and they can all implement it in their life and all move forward. Because that's what we do, and that's what it's about. It's about giving people stuff to help them when they're with you on your team, because that's why they're here, innit?
Yeah, for real.
But no, you lot don't want that, innit? Remember, that's weird. That's weird. And you need to stay out there in the foolishness of the world, innit? Don't come to people with point to their actions, innit? Don't come over here, because we ain't having that shit. Coming out here for free.
Man.
Fucking free. Fucking ridiculous, man. Free again.
That's right, man.
No resource, no network out of this. Nothing, no.
That's why they shouldn't even bother doing that.
We just had a good time. Sorry, bro. Sorry, I'm sorry. You got me hot tonight. Like, so we just had a good time. We just got drunk and that for free. Man, people like Big Meech and stuff would be appalled of this shit if he was on the road, man.
Appalling.
I remember hearing it on his Joe phone call interview with Vlad and that. He was like, yeah, he was talking about how them man are all going in there for free and what girls are going in the club
clubs,
for free.
Yeah, the clubs. Yeah.
He was like, wait, huh? Girls in the club for free? They should be paying. What's going on here, man? See, you don't get man like that now, man. Definitely not in UK, man. We're the only man that I know that say these things out loud. America, you mainly hear the more man talk things, but here we're the only man you're gonna hear that's gonna just say it flat.
Yeah. Fuck all them other, like Link Up TV and all them things, man. And
that's why we
don't say shit.
A lot of men outside of our city and our country. That's why we click with bare men, and that's why bare people when they come up to us, they ask, "Are you from this country? Are you from here? Are you from?"
Yeah, they never think we're from UK.
They don't think we so-called exactly because men don't flex like it's full. I don't flex like that. As they say, was it real recognized, real not to be cliche, right? Yeah. Which means we're of the same frequency, we're of the same mindset, like on certain things.
Cut from the same cloth,
That's it. That's all I gotta say on that, bro. Like, cause that's fucking, it's ridiculous, bro. We'll get on that subject for another time, definitely.
Man, that's why I say these people, man, you just need to live life first, man. Do your self-developing first, man. Live your life. When you live your life, man, you know how to, you know how to use things and get the best out of it, man. Because you people, you're like, you want to do all the BS that can, you can save later, but you don't want to live your life first, man. And even that degree shit and that school shit, it don't teach none of that. Live your life first. Do what you need to do for yourself. Be a certain way to people, as King said it all in his video too. I remember watching that. The 3 things you need to be in life. So yeah, check that out as well. And like when it even comes to that shit where it's like, you're beating and you would know, wait, I need to beat for a purpose. I've got a purpose in my life. You know, I'm making something for myself. All right. So everything I do is like, in a way, it's business now. It's I need to make it business.
Everything has a point.
Right. It adds to my life. It benefits my life. So when I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Something needs to come. It has to. Otherwise, we don't. We can't liaise. We can't. There's no point. What is the point? That's how I see it anyway. When you live life, you take shit more seriously, man. Like, that's why we don't mess with people. We don't. They have nothing to offer. People have nothing to offer, man. People,
not without a point.
Right.
Not without
People don't want to live life too. They don't want to live life. They just want to do dumb shit. They want to, you know, we link up with them. They just want to bun weed all day. They just want to chill. They want to don't do nothing, like basically nothing. I don't even like to say all they want to do is this, that, and that, because that is something. And that's like them small things. It's like equivalent to nothing, basically. It's basically doing nothing. They want to, like, you know, just order food, watch Netflix, and you know, get high. I don't want to do that, man. I want to live life, man. We can't do that. That's all right.
Say just eat. Right. Yeah, order off
that's cool to do that. But like, that's like you should use that as like, that's a treat. We need to live life first, man. We need to like get our life experience up, man. Get the life experience up, man. You know, build yourself, develop yourself, man.
And that's why guys like us are able to talk, because we put ourselves in different circles, different experiences, different things amongst different people and in different lanes. That's why
we mainly got an open mind too. We just got an open mind to whatever makes sense. If it makes sense, we're like, wait, that makes sense. We're gonna add that to, like, you know, our information bank and then use it in life, innit? And apply it. And when we can apply it, we apply it. And then wait, when we get to this type of experience, we apply it. We're like, wait, that made sense. That worked, like, because like that's it. But it's like, I just can't be that type of person that just chooses shit that doesn't make sense. Because like, how would it make sense in my life? How does it help my life? It's just, wait, that doesn't make sense. We don't do it. How can we say that doesn't make sense? I'm gonna go towards it. I'm gonna attract it. I'm gonna go to it. I'm gonna, you know, make it part of my lifestyle. But at the same time, I want to get better. I want to. Wow, you guys are, you know what they say to us, me and Kings. Wow, you guys seem like you've been through a lot, and you guys seem like, wow, open mind. And I just say it's easy, man. It's pretty.
I'm not scared of life. I'm not a bitch like you. I'm not scared of life. I'm not scared to fail. I'm not scared of experience. I'm not scared to see different shit and different lanes and different stuff. That's why I'm able to make the music I make. I'm able to make the audio speeches I make. I'm able to make the content that we able to make the content that we make, because man, I did things and man, I'm still doing things. That's how it works.
That's it.
And it goes back to life knowledge versus school knowledge. Man, have did things in real life, so I'm able to use the school stuff and put it into certain things in real life, and there's not much of it I can apply. Period.
That's it. That's all it is, man.
You seem like this and that. Been outside.
Facts. We ain't even scared to fail, man. If there's failures, we ain't even scared to fail, man. We just do.
Fail all the time. Fail all the time.
We just do. Facts. Always be.
Not because, like, you know. Not because I'm making a bad decision per se or whatnot, or an uneducated guess. It's just obviously what I invested in. Some men just turn out to be false. Some men just turn out to be frauds. Some people turn out to be scammers. Some people, you know, we're playing chess out here in this real world.
Something just don't work out.
It is what it is.
It just wasn't meant to, you know, we weren't meant to work out, man. Man was meant to do better than that sometimes. Well, sometimes, Go on.
We was meant to make the move. We was meant to make the move to see what it was about, to make us grow. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. And if you've got thin skin, bruv, you'll never be able to understand that. You'll never be able to do it.
And you can't do this. You can only do this in life. You can't do this in fucking school. Just saying, because I like to keep the subject to the subject, just in case.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you can't do this in school. You can't, you know, I want to experience life in school. It's like, it doesn't work out. You're confined, like you're limited. You can't do much. You're stuck to a paper, like you're stuck to this type of learning, which, you know,
you're stuck to the certain type, and you're stuck to a certain type of people too. Like, you think that the people in that school is going to be your friends and that forever because you're in your little school clique.
They still do that now. Some of them too.
Cliques. Like your little things and that. Like you think that like you can come out with this childish mentality and still bring it
to this day.
They don't work yet, right? Deontay Wilder.
And they're still doing it. Like they're like, they think, yeah, we're still friends, and because we got contact. And I'm like, no, like you just went to school. You just went to school.
Man, you know, you remember the text I received the other day? People want to still be friends. They want to still want friends and shit. But then I got violated. Excuse me.
I hate that. Yeah, I don't know.
You think it's school? Shit, I'm in the real world, man. The real
That's
world,
school,
man.
We don't know.
Look, dog, like you might get put on. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna do nothing. I'm not saying nothing. But I'm saying in the real world, you might get put on ice permanently.
Fact.
And I'm not talking about the blue tick type. I'm talking about that real ice, real talk. So that's what I'm saying. We're in the real world, like it's not school.
Man really did the action with it too. The real ice.
Nigga, I'm just saying that this is how the real. I ain't saying nothing. Like, it's entertainment purposes and hobby purposes. But like, I'm just saying, I'm on to you. But now, real talk though. Like, I'm just saying, like, this is how it is because this is how we speak. This is how it is. Yeah, that's how it is. Like, we just educating people for real. Like, since you want to hear this shit, like, you could die for this shit, man. You could die. For half the ways you lot move and stuff like that, you're not only killing yourself.
This is not a game.
You're trying to bring that shit to, right. You're trying to bring that shit to productive people. You could die for that shit, man. I'm telling you, you could die. Who wants to die? That's
life, man. That's life.
And that's part of life. You can die for
games. Right.
So who wants to,
life
who
serious,
wants to play games?
I even posted it. Right. Posted what's it called? It's a meme, the video meme on my thing about life ain't a joke. Life ain't fun. Where you tells what's the name? Krusty the Clown. Yeah. I forgot exactly. Like facts. It's just a real like life is serious.
Dad, I want to be a clown growing up. I want to be a clown.
No.
Life is not for joking. Huh? No, life is serious.
Not.
He's like, but
nothing.
Nothing. Man, silence that you. Silence.
That's the real teaching, though. That's the real teaching.
Silence. Nah.
Joking.
Have fun while you did the work.
And it reminds me of the Fools because they indirectly say that and they show that. They indirectly show that as well. It's like they want to be, hey, can I be a clown? Like, no. Like, as he said, no, life is, whatever.
The fun should be, like, you should get, obviously, when you get to an advanced level of this thing, the fun is in the grind and in the work anyway. The fun is in that because the very fact that you're moving and you're earning and you can do on a small or large level. Obviously, of course, you're on a small level, you're going to aim to get to large. If you're in a large level, you aim to get to large United goals. It's always about moving up, isn't it?
The rewards are great too, man. They're great.
That's what it's about. Like on an advanced level, that's what it's about. The work should be the fun. I don't get why you lot separate work and fun. For me, even on the stream, this is fun to me. To other people, this is like work. Like, raw, the streaming, the banner, raw, like, to me, it's like
this is just conversational. This is just a convo. How is this working?
Like, I'm standing here. Allow me keep hearing that one. You man are too serious.
I don't get that. I don't.
But to me, it's fun. I'm just talking to a guy. Like,
it's just convo. It's just convo, bro. Yeah, it's just convo, man.
We're just chatting.
It's just convo, man. Work, like too much work.
Some real degenerates out here if you can't do that.
But wait, people don't want to do shit like this, but they will actually physically work in a 9 to 5 hard all day. How do you do that? Right. I'm a bit different. I'm like, how do you do that?
Somewhere,
like
in some cinema or somewhere or some janitor job or whatnot. But at the same time, the girl's still in act prestige. Like, you can't get me, but she's a janitor. Huh? On the TikTok shaking.
And at the same time, she could have been self-employed and had all these connections.
But
no, I want to do. Then now I flip it to them like, how you always working? How you and the silly voices they put on. How you always working? That's too much work. I'm trying to find the best efficient way, the easiest way. Who wants to find the hardest way? So I don't want to hear anyone saying, "Nah, the hardest way." If there's an easy path and a hard path, and the rewards are better on the easy one. And the hard path is the hard path. The rewards are limited, or it's not much. Of course, you're gonna pick the easy. So if you could be like this, you own a business now, it's signed in your name now, or do you wanna go through the 9 to 5 stage? First, you do this, then you're this, then you're a cashier, then you're that. Who wants to do that? We want to go straight to this level. But all I say is, you'd be smart if you're a fool to take the hard one because you don't deserve the easy one. If you're like a fool, a clown, you don't deserve it. Guys like us, we deserve the easy one because we know what to do with it.
Work
smart. We like, right. It's not about, man, you're meant to, go through all this hard shit and not like if it's meant for you, but I disagree. Of
course, likewise, I agree.
Just purposely make your life hard. That's not what it's about. I swear we're doing all this shit we do in our life here. We better ourselves to make it easier for ourselves. So every generation, it gets even easier.
That's the whole point.
That's what it's meant. No, harder, bro. Everyone's meant to suffer. Like
every man's supposed to have their own individual struggles, man. We do not need a group or team or gang or
genuine struggles, not like fake ones. Not fake ones.
Massive struggle of people is stupid.
Yeah, not acting that type of. I'm struggling.
Your struggle should be all right. Cool. You need to work on your self-esteem. Done. That should be it. Or your struggle needs
bro, they don't have them type of struggles.
Yeah, you need to learn
type of struggles. Go on. Yeah, go on. I just need to add this.
I know. Keep that for. You need to learn how to just say no. and then that's it, really. Well, that should be your struggle. Like, but everything else in your life, as you man say, is patterned, as you say. Everything is patterned. But it's just one thing you lot need to do is that. But nah, you don't want that. You want that, plus other different issues, plus issues around you. But I don't get it. Like, us, man, don't get twisted. We ain't perfect. There's issues going on all around us. But I don't have the issues within self. Within self, never. Because I make sure I do and I work on self every day.
That's easy.
Your point.
It's easy. Yeah, man, the fools, as they would say, like, oh, my struggles or my stress would be like, bro, like, they don't have like my shoe size. Peak, man. That's a struggle in life. Bro, I've heard them say some shit like that. No weed. Oh, my dealer ain't in. Fuck, man. Stress.
I had weed for 3 days.
I'm stressed now. Yeah, that's a struggle, you know. Man's been like, I've been in a drought for a week. That's the struggle, you know. You know them ones, yeah, we like, yeah, you know, we have only had £10 to last for a week. You know them struggles. Nope.
That's nothing.
Is that it? I don't know about them ones. They don't sound like a struggle to me.
Equivalent, like, obviously not the exact amount, but just for American or other listeners, just like $10 for a week. That's nothing.
They should know that. Come on.
We just stay home with pride and go play computer games, read a book, or go figure something else out, but just go chill out with pride and just you don't see us on the street for a week. You know what I'm saying? Because broke. So
the 50-cent quote, yeah. Not gonna be money outside, then we ain't outside. Yeah, we inside.
Right. Basically, we ain't gonna go out there all ranting and raving, partying, trying to look like all sexy or fly and snaps and TikTok. Look at me, woo.
But £10 in the pocket.
Huh? Look in the pocket, £10. But apparently, I'm a real G.
£7 in the pocket, innit?
It's disgusting.
Don't forget that one. That is a real story. Yeah,
that is disgusting. Man. And and
it's cool. I just hate when they say that, man. That's just not the real struggles, or it has to be genuine struggles, man. You know, you're not meant to make your life hard. You're not meant to. You don't do that. They go out there, all right, man, all right, Recksz Kingz, say for the advice. I'm going to go out there and just, you know, create struggles and create problems and be like, yeah, man, I swear them quotes where you say, yeah, man, you got to go through hard times and it creates strong men and all them. I did that. I don't feel any stronger because it wasn't genuine. It wasn't real. You created that. It reminded me of Mysterio. It's just an illusion. Like, it's not real, man. Like, some people, I hate that they will have all the links, resources to make their life even easier, but they will choose to go through the bullshit path, like the fake, made up struggle path.
Right.
So they can, because they want to come out and look like a hero and shit and be like, yeah, man, I did it. It was right there, you knob. It was right there. All the resources. It was right there. That's what all the people that don't have it, that, like, you know, ain't fortunate enough to have that. We're trying to get to that level. We're trying to get there. We are trying to get there, but I hate these people. That's why me and Kingz always preach on about, you know, people wasting resources as well as money and time. It ties into it. You keep wasting all these resources again. And they just take the mickey out of it. I heard your speech, man. Yeah, I heard it, but I haven't achieved nothing, man. But at the same time, he's got all the resources in his pockets. It's annoying, man. It's really ridiculous.
Let me tell you something, man.
Yeah, go on.
Not only does a fool in his money soon part, but a fool in his life soon part too. So don't worry about none of that. They never last long. These people, women, man alike, never last long. They only are on the scene for now. They'll hit the wall quick. People's been hitting the wall from like 18 now. Literally. I don't want to hear about 40 years old woman hit the wall. They hit the wall from like 18.
Young. Stress young, yeah. Stress young.
Done out now. Real talk. Done out. I wanted to say to you, what time are you going to start working out?
Oh, yeah, whenever, but I'm just into this, man, because this is I like this. Yeah, man, of course. If man got
long for you, innit? Because
if man got more shit to say, late workout is. Who cares?
Yeah,
don't worry, man. I'll still do it.
Yeah, no dramas.
Fuck it.
I did mine throughout the week. No worry about that.
Say again.
I did my little fitness stuff throughout the week, so I'm chilling for this week.
Yeah.
I do it every day, innit? I got no choice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say disclose that information.
That's a discipline, bro. That's a discipline.
Yeah. Not that I dislike it. It's just that's how it goes. Where I'm at. But
even if man does, it benefits you.
Yeah. Not wrong with that.
That's something like now. That's okay. That's a good example there to like force, like, oh man, I got to force this, or you know, like that's the type of things you should force, not like it's stupid struggles. That's like a so-called struggle, like where you hate workouts. Someone like me, you hate it, but you know, you push yourself to do it. Now you actually get benefits out of it. You actually,
healthy habits.
Right, healthy habits. Not like, all right, man, I'm disciplining to smoke every day. Like, no, man. It's just, I feel like I'm chatting to like 10-year-olds, man. Like, that they want to smoke.
It's bad. It's bad out here.
I've never spoken to a proper grown up, you know, a matured minded type of person in a long time, bro. Apart from us,
No, for real.
you know, like face to face talk, chat, nah. And if they, you know, we have that, you're all right, but we're like, wow, you ain't like us, innit? You're not on the, you're not on the RK level, man. Just like you don't qualify, like you're like you knew a little something, but more time it's just through some shit.
More time it's games again.
Huh?
More time it's games again. Just playing
and it's
games.
more time, yeah. And they're still weak anyway. You know how it is. They're still weak and they can't continue on in life. They went through one thing. They're like, shit, man, I can't. Shit, woo, how do you boys do it? How do you guys do it? And I know they think all that, man. How you guys do it? Wow, you guys still like, oh, you still got all this energy? Wow, huh? 1 hour and 15 minutes, and like you're still talking, rah, like.
Yeah, I'm not like you fools. Like we don't wake up depressed. We don't wake up stressed, and we don't wake up all broken internally and mentally and don't know what to do and spin. Like I said, issues and problems and all kind of stuff and whatever is going on around me. Yeah, but never internally, never in self. Why? Because I deal with self daily. I'm not afraid of self in the mirror. You understand? Yeah. I'm not afraid of all that kind of stuff. You lot are all afraid of self, and that's where your problems are. You lie.
True.
You can't even get your mind right. You can't even help have a different perspective within self, and you want to talk about your suffering. More time is how you look at it. More time.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Like, literally, how do you think people in prison and other different spots and other different places?
Facts.
Because his mind is occupied on other things.
And they're even doing more than people on the outside. These people on the outside smoking.
Give a guy 2 smartphones, he gonna make shit happen. Real talk.
Facts.
Give a man 2 smartphones.
They do.
Transactions, business calls, family calls, all kind of stuff is happening.
Business still running on the outside. Yep. Everything.
I ain't gonna get into too much detail about certain things, but we have the same mindset and the same shit on our wave right now. That's why we quit cracking. We come with the same work rate like we on some Wes Watson shit. Like, I feel like I can just get topless now and start shouting like him. Like, yeah, we come on some intensity like that.
Yeah.
Hell
and
yeah,
if these fools don't know where to start, man. As you know, DJ Recksz said, man, he came out of Penn. He's from South Central LA. I think that's in. You know, Big Herc interviewed him. As he said, man, you know, for these fools, if you like if you don't know where to start, it's all right to copy a cat. Copy to someone as long as you copy the right cat. Like as long as you copy the right person, fuck it, do it. You know, because for him, big up to him because I like what he's doing. You know, he came out of Penn. He was a little bit lost. He didn't know what to do. He was in there for 20 years and shit from the old days. 10. No. You got 20. You got 10. Yeah, 10. My bad.
Yeah, 10. 10 is a long time.
10. Yeah, man came out.
Any time is long, but
it's still long. Yeah.
5. When you go past 5, yeah, it's much.
It is a bit, yeah. Especially what you see in there, and you know, you're limited to doing anything. You don't even see the outside world, so it can seem longer anyway. In other ones, but yeah, man came out and man was like, you know, copying the right people. Basically, he didn't know what to do, where to start. Really, maybe have ideas, but you know, and from there, man was progressing, and he's doing even more than all these fools that are being out here in the open. You know, talk about like doing nonsense with their life, man. That's why, like most of these people, man, they need to go like prison. You guys need to go pen and stuff like that, man, to learn. You come out, you become a whole new different type of person or people, whatever. Guys like me and Kingz, we don't need to do that, man. We go through
because I learned the lessons. I learned the lessons from a so-called penitentiary environment without having to do no 5-10 years. I learned it. I get it. I get it already.
Yeah. Don't need to.
I understand what the hell these men are, the message that they're trying to convey. I get it. To not waste resources, not waste time, use connects, use links. If men are frauds, men are jokers, men are players, get rid of them. I get it. I understand. I get it. Trust me. I've been through my own trials.
They don't even listen. All you need to do as well, like, you don't even need to go through like a mad hard experience or even any experience to learn something. Sometimes you can, you can just listen to someone. You can just listen.
Learns from other people's experiences.
All right, yeah, you was gonna say that. Yeah, right. See,
like,
just why listen do you to the person? Yeah, man.
If the next man effed up, then
don't have to actually do it. Exactly.
Yeah, what chance you got of succeeding if the next man effed up though? If I can see the next man failed at like what I'm trying to do on certain things, yeah, and it's like, all right, we're different people, but if we're doing it the same way, then obviously I'm not gonna do it, innit? Because it don't work for me.
And
Alright, look,
sometimes, yeah.
girls, yeah.
No, go on, yeah, go on, go on.
That's that with girls, yeah, on their whole stage is like nonsense shit, like foolishness. I didn't say this, yeah, that stupid horse stage, foolish talk, where the hell that horse stage thing is. And you can see that when these girls go through their horse stage for free, yeah, that they end up all mash up from it, mentally crazy, emotionally off, all kind of stuff. And you can see it don't work for them visually. But then yet you want to follow down the same path. But we can see that through the, the cycle of the birds of whole, the circle of them, it don't work. So why are we gonna follow it?
Learn from the experience, basically.
You can
That's
see
what you got to do.
it. And then people be like, "Oh, you sound so smart. You try to be intelligent."
It's not smart. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't.
You showed it to
me.
You
must have something wrong, like psychologically, man. If you see a person and they went through a certain experience and it's like you didn't learn from that, like it's like if I see someone like go through this, just even something simple, like I seen a guy walk through this tunnel and there's mad booby traps. Are you gonna go through there too? Yeah, and he tells you what happened, and he tells you what happened and what you shouldn't do and what you can do, and then you still don't listen. You're like, no, I'm gonna do that, but then you get fucked up, and then you do it to the same guy and the next person or the next woman and girl, and then it continues on. It's a cycle. You know the ones like I can't be like that, man. Like it depends if it's like if it's something I may really have to do because this is all I have, then okay, I have to do it. If this is all I have. But more time I learn from that. I'm like, all right, what can I do better than, or how can I, what can I learn from him to apply in my life? What direction can I take? Maybe that could be similar to it, but where I don't fuck up like him, and I don't get, I don't stunt my growth. That's it, man. You don't fucking just do the same thing as that person. They told you don't do it or you shouldn't do it. They warn you that don't do it. They explain why they shouldn't do it. They explain what happened, and you can even see they fucked up. You can see, that's why you got loads of these men in the pen. They might be like, not even just for the roads. They might say, I wish I did this earlier. I wish I never did that. Even if it's not roads, because there's guys that they might come on certain channels and this and that and talk certain things. And it's like, you can learn from that, man. It's simple. It's all on YouTube. So there's no excuse nowadays too. It's all on YouTube. You don't need to actually, hold on, bro. You don't even need to actually go out there and go to this country and talk to him. If the fools want to do it, they can even go on YouTube, type it in. And I don't want to hear about fools be like, where did you find that from? Just go on YouTube and type what you're looking for. It comes up. And from there, you find something else and you find something else and you find something else. It's like a domino effect. You find it. And YouTube even does this where it recommends you. Yeah, and it recommends you certain videos you're looking for. So when you're looking for foolishness, all you're gonna see on YouTube is foolishness. It's a mirror. It's showing you what you watch. It's all out here, man. That's it. The pen, the guys that go pen, they come out. They're like, the technology is all here, man. How can you lose? Even if it's just your. Go on.
I literally learned how to do the StreamYard stuff today by just watching a YouTube clip about how to set it up on what device I'm using right now. And I just did it. Just learning it now.
And it's on YouTube too, yeah? Just to make sure.
Yeah, I just YouTubed it. I was like, how do
as long as this is safe, because this is a good one. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna do it in a minute when we log off it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. Kingz went on there. He watched the video and he learned. He took that information in and applied it.
Can't do it.
That's it. You can't do it.
Can't do it.
Too much work. But at the same time, they want to get it done. How you get it done? Yeah, how you get it done without work? Yeah. Why are you alive then? That's what life's about, though. You got to work more than have fun. It's not about fun. Who told you?
Because the fun is more rewarding, isn't it? The fun is more rewarding because man did the work.
Even the fun stuff doesn't become fun after a while. It becomes boring now. It's like, is this all we're doing? Is this it? But with that, it's like when you work, there's progression. You get better and better and better, and you elevate. With the fun shit, it's like, the zoo again, cool. I'm high again. Tomorrow, high again. Tomorrow, high again. Tomorrow, high again. Like every day, bro, for years. What's so fun about that? Now what? We're sitting in the place, wherever we are, the living room, watching something. Is that it? We watched a movie, great. Like we watched the film. Cool, he was the killer or something. That's it? What did I learn today? Now what, innit? I wake up, now what? Like that's boring, man.
It goes the same thing. It goes the same thing with the sexual aspects as well with these girls. So it's like you lot have done run through all the bodies, 30, 40, 50 plus. I know girls with outstanding amounts. And it's like, you ain't learned yet that we should stop doing it now. Like, we should stop doing something different.
Nah, bro.
No, we're still gonna do the same thing. We're still gonna talk to the same
it,
guys.
I might as well.
I might as well, you know.
Fuck
like,
it.
you're still gonna go in the same Range Rover you was in last week, and you're still gonna go to the same rave and go to the same cubicle you was in last time.
The same thing every day.
It's retarded. Like, it's the same with the road guys. Like, you're still gonna be doing this gangbang thing, this road thing, and we're still broke. We're still going to be running up and down here, talking to this, you know, tough guy thing. I'm the baddest, I'm the hardest. I'll clap this, I'll poke this, and all kind of chats. But then wait, he ain't making more than $3 a week. What's the point?
It's even more funny when they ain't doing it too. It's more funnier when you ain't doing it.
Like, they're chatting, but he's broke. Like,
or never done
that. One of them. Where it's like, what are we? Where's the point? Like, where is the point in the action? Where is it in the conversation? Like, where is it? And that's how it is nowadays. Like, bare talking. Like, bag of man are talking, but bag of man don't know what they're talking about. Rest in peace,
Depps.
Too much chatting about nothing. Innit? These youths that come at the detention center think they're bad. Yeah, he's right. Any man. It's hard. Like, any man. Like, or if he is winning.
Talking all greasy, but what do you know about cocaine?
Yeah, innit? Right. But
talking all tough, that's it.
Basically, if he's winning and he has got the P in that, and they're showing him on the forefront to be a guy, he's wet. We look at his interviews, we study the character, we look at the man, he's coming on with a Halloween mask, or he's coming on looking weak as hell, or he has the direct interview of the guy. The guy's asking him certain questions, the man's coming there on the questions, answering them, lost out as hell, talking about.
And that's the replies and the energy.
Crazy, man. The internet, man. They need to provide some counseling for people. You mean counseling for some laptop or smartphone?
Come off the fucking internet, you twat.
Bro, I just come off the thing if it annoys me, blood.
Come off the internet if you're stressed.
Man, I'm a dickhead, is it? Yeah? Delete him. I'm a dickhead. You know what? Let's just come off Instagram. I don't need to talk to him no more.
Block.
Yeah, block, as you said. I don't need to talk to these people. I don't need to talk to
the only one I mean, the only ones I'll allow like for that is like young kids, young youths. If it's like, oh man, it hurt. Because you're in the learning stage, but when you're a big person, wait, you're hurt? 30 years old, hurt by a comment. I'm stressed. I need help. From
like social media can get depressing. I've heard like bare celebrities come out with
you can commit suicide.
Yeah, how?
Self-harm.
Yeah. Wait, you telling me you can die off this? Listen, man, the only way a nigga can die off this is if certain people make phone calls to make you die.
That's it.
Literally. That's the only time you can die off it. You can't die because someone sent something on Instagram to you.
On a DM? Words. Yeah, a couple words, alphabets. Put alphabet letters together.
Yeah,
man's hurt. He's hurt now. Yeah, he's hurt. It's words, mate, man. It's words, fam, man. Come on. Doesn't mean shit, man. It's weak.
And that comes under life knowledge. That comes under life knowledge.
And that was life, yeah. A million views. Like 5K likes, come on, real, and the comments, that was real talk. Recksz Kingz, when we're chatting, you men are chatting out your ass, man. You men you don't know shit. This is probably scripted. You guys probably, I don't know, like, you know the ones, I don't know, like they say some bullshit. They use their imagination. We ain't got to be on this long.
I'm gonna say this and start to wrap it up.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
What makes us different is that when I sign off this live video, when Recksz signs off this live video, when I sign off this internet, when I sign off this Instagram or whatever the fuck we're using, I don't wake up in turmoil internally though. I don't wake up stressed. I don't wake up depressed. Woe is me, sad. Because we just try to follow the avenues and follow the things that make sense on a daily account. And that is getting to know God, getting to know self, literally. That is it. And you know what God's about, or the God I know, the God he knows, is about making some damn sense. That's it. God don't like fools. God don't like foolishness. Have you not, guys, like, I don't get you people, like, have you not read the parables? Have you not heard Noah's Ark? You've not heard the stories where he just...
And they're all religious people, apparently, so, yeah, they're all religious.
Yeah.
They're into their Qurans and Christian...
Yeah, don't you read it? Don't you pay attention?
Bibles and shit.
Dug into a lot of the holy books and paid attention to what they had to say. Quran, Torah, you name it. Bible.
No, it's worse when they actually live by that religion and following.
Yeah, they claim it. Yeah, and they don't. Yeah,
but they're not following none of it. Like they're not making sense of it. They're living like some stupid backwards life.
Yeah,
nothing makes sense. Like everything's like drinking and killing yourself and like what? It's about death. Yeah, I thought it's about life. I thought they're life books as well in a way, ain't they? I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway,
not making no damn sense.
We're gonna
save this clip if you can, upload it, all that.
I will. I'm gonna do it now.
Right,
Life knowledge versus school knowledge. That was the wrap up right there, people.
But yeah, make sure to check out everything, you know, say all that, you know, make sure to check out,
of course,
you know, the speeches, you know, music, you know, man, if you want, man, follow our social media pages. We don't care either way, man. We still post our shit and do us, man. That's it. As I said on my speech about the friendship one, you know, we got TikToks now too, but not to dance. We ain't dancing, man. We just post our shit, man. That's it. We're out there, man. We're just everywhere. You know, he's everywhere. You know, that's it. That's what you can say about us. But yeah, man. That's it. You know what it is.
Real shit, man. You know we get down already, man. Like, you know.
Yeah, well, that's it anyway. So yeah.
So that's to conclude all this, man. Taking what you take in from it. If you don't, you don't, man. You know, we do this, man, at the end of the day. So there'll be more out soon, man. So stay subbed, you know what I'm saying? Stay watching.
Facts. All right, man.
Yes, bro.